mama, getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Return starts at the 9. Making some progress here. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
What is up?
Williams off the play fake. Caught by the open man. And he's going to have this one down in the 37. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
We've set it down from 37.
What is up?
First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
What is up? 32.
First down, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Dump off, caught by his back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away.
The kicker on.
So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
On 3rd down, Purdy. It's on target to Moore. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
18. Do not. Yellow.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's out a little short of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Quick throw, finds about right. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Free play here. Let's see what he does. Headed out right. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Move that ball up. It's going to be 6 to go now on 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down.
As quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane, and you couldn't do it on that one.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out. They'll run here on 1st down. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know can set the table for more.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Third down. Here's Williams. He beams one deep right side. It connects on the deep shot. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. They send a tight end in motion. On first down, they'll run. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. The ball's out, he lost it. And that's 49ers football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. 21, 18. Yellow.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Dumped off to his running back. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Set to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
18, watch out.
A give now from the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Get set. 18, watch out.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
18, watch out.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Get set. 18, watch out.
Another carry for him. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Outside, cut.
First carry here for Jordan James. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
18, yellow.
Now it's Purdy. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Yellow. Watch out!
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Sanders sends it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Kid, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Williams to throw on first. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Williams will look to throw. Buying some time right. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Again, it's Williams. Short pass brought in. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. To the air yet again. Williams forced out to his right. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. A dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the wall again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. But once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
At the 48-yard line.
The Bears going to use their third. Final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Watch out!
He connects downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers bump the lead up to 13 points.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down, Williams to throw. All the left side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know what's interesting, Kate? Even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
2nd and 6.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He tosses right to the short side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Going to the ground again on first. And having gained up that handful there, Ryan Burns coming up with the stop.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Bronco 80.
Trying the right side. He got along the right sideline. There's space. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Yeah, when you got a game changer as a wide receiver, you want to get the ball in his hands any way you can. And I love that call. Right, we see it all the time on bubbles and quick little receptions. But put the ball in his hands as a runner, and this dude's dynamic.
Go to him again. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Here's another for him. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Outside. 18.
Third time's the charm. He gets it again. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Sanders sends it through, and that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here. Man in motion here. First down throw by Williams. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. He's trying to go deep again. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Working quickly here.
1st and goal, Chicago.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well...
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the 2nd half with some needed points. DJ Moore, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. RT, watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They gain 15 there. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion, it was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
RT, watch out.
Purdy on 1st down. Dump off caught by his back. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Get set.
Now he runs, James. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Now a give running right. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Outside. RT.
They'll throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st down, Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10 now, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
All right, so we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Williams on 1st down. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so their effort up front wasn't in vain.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Williams from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Has it in close. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
9 yards. And this is 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught out wide. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Trying to get it on the keeper. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal. The Bears making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Yellow.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Gets it through the middle. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. On the move, headed right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Watch out!
Trying to get in on the keeper. This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs.
Hey, 4th down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. And a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
What is that on?
Now a give left side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Williams. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
What is it on? Vegas!
He's back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. Running in the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bears down by only 3. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Williams with a quick pass out wide. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have taken the lead late. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Here he is to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
There's a give inside to James. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
49er first down.
We look to throw it. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Setting up to pass. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes second and 10.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Yellow. 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 Stop.
From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to details to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Outside. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
To the air again. Purdy. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
30. Bears 27. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now here's Williams. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Almost 12 yards. It's second down.
Now Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few